Hey everyone, it's Jose Laya, and the numbers for the third quarter are in, and today we're looking at single family homes in Coconut Grove. Let's jump right into the numbers. Our first graph, we have a snapshot of where the market stands for the third quarter. Let's take a look. Active listings are 107. Since there are waterfront homes in Coconut Grove, we like to highlight them in light blue. So out of the 107 active listings, 7 of them are waterfront and 100 are not. Out of the total closed sales, 35 closed sales, only 2 are waterfront. Months of supply is 9 and 11. Even though in Coconut Grove, waterfront homes make up a small portion of the market, we still like to put the numbers up just for you to see. Overall, the numbers look okay, not great, but let's take a look now at the price ranges below to see where most of the market activity is taking place, both in actives and in closed sales. And let's take a look. Now look at that. Clearly, we have very little activity at $1 million and under, just because not many homes are priced at that level. But then look at 1 to 3 million. Strong sales activity, 21 closed sales out of the 35. 3 to 5, you have closed sales. 5 to 10, you've got 6 closed sales. And then look at that. Above $10 million, 0 closed sales for the quarter. We want to stress that this is not just in Coconut Grove. We are seeing this trend across the board in all neighborhoods that we cover. Interestingly enough, it seems to be a slowdown at the higher end. In single family homes, that number seems to be at 10 million plus. In the condo market, that number seems to be at about 3 million or 5 million plus. Just something that we want to highlight here for you and let you know that we are going to dive deeper into those numbers, and we're working on another video that we're going to really see what's going on at the higher end. On that note, we do like to highlight the highest priced closed sale for the quarter, and it was a non-waterfront home. It sold for $8.7 million, sitting on almost 2 acres, which we believe sold for land value, since there was a smaller house and an older house sitting on that big lot. So 8.7 million, highest price closed sale for the quarter in Coconut Grove. We are now going to take these numbers of the third quarter and try to put them in context for you and see if we can spot any trends as we compare them to the previous 2 quarters of the year. Let's take a look at that now. So now we're looking at the numbers for the third quarter to compare them to the previous 2 quarters. This is why we like taking real market data and putting it up there for you guys to see. And we're really letting the data tell us what's happening in the market. This isn't us up here telling you what we think is happening. This is why we take real market data, put it up on graphs, and really let the data tell us what's going on. And look at this. As we look at the numbers, most of the key indicators in Coconut Grove are down for the year. Actives are up. Closed sales are down. Months of supply up. All those are the highest levels for the year, which is not good. Closed sales, lowest levels of the year, which is not good. Days on market, highest levels of the year, not good. However, interestingly enough, when you think all key indicators are down, as we could see, look at pricing. Pricing seems to be holding. Look at the median price per square foot. First quarter, $915, then $981, then $940. That's pretty much in range. Median price sold started at 1.9, then 2.7, then 2.4. So pricing seems to be holding, even though actives are at the highest level, closed sales are at the lowest level, months of supply and days on market at their highest levels. That's very interesting to see, as normally market forces bring down pricing as well. Here doesn't seem to be happening. So as we said, these are all signs of a slowing market, which in theory should start bringing prices down, but it hasn't, as we see here. So let's see what happens in the fourth quarter. We will also point out, as you can see by the number of closed sales, out of the 35 for the quarter, there was only 2 closed sales for waterfront homes. So again, they don't make up a large portion of the market in Coconut Grove, but we like to put them up here just to give you more market knowledge. If you're a seller in Coconut Grove, these numbers, they're a mixed bag. We're starting to see this market level off to a more balanced market, while pricing seems to be holding. But if this continues like this, we feel we will start to see prices being affected. The trick here is to price your home correctly from the start to attract as much attention as possible from day one. We will also point out that this market, it will reward you if your home is in turnkey condition. If it is not, you will have to discount it even further to get it sold, or you might want to consider updating it before listing. For buyers, as we said, most key indicators are down at their lowest levels of the year. However, pricing seems to be holding. Even though active listings has increased and sales has decreased and months of supply has gone up, pricing is holding. So be patient, especially since interest rates just moved under 6.5%. That's a good sign for you, so hang in there. In summary, overall, the numbers for the third quarter in the Coconut Grove real estate market are sending us mixed signals, as all key indicators are at their lowest levels of the year, while pricing seems to be holding. We need to see if this holds for the fourth quarter. While days on market are at their highest levels of 48 days for non-waterfront homes and 109 for waterfront homes, we feel that's still okay given the high median price sold of over 2.4 million for non-waterfront homes and over 7.5 million for waterfront homes. From our experience, these kind of odd movements in the market, they're all signals of what happens in a correction as the market's trying to correct itself to a more balanced market, to more normal levels, and it's trying to find its new base level. On a positive note for the market in Coconut Grove and the market in general, interest rates just moved to under 6.5%, while at the same time the forward guidance is indicating that interest rates will continue to move down, which we feel will help sales in the fourth quarter and beyond. We'll just have to wait and see. I am Jose Laya, and as I start my 20th year in the Miami real estate market, I can proudly say that our goal in making these videos is to help as many people as we can by sharing real market data to give you a better insight into the local market. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.